How I found my creative voice on YouTube. So let's get into it. One common theme I noticed in some of my questions on some of my videos were asking about, finding your voice, or how do you get over your maybe your fear of putting yourself in front of the camera, or how do you be creative through the nervousness? And that's an interesting question, because I've never been the one to pretty much shy away from cameras, but I'm 45, so with me being 45, I don't come from an era of everybody had a camera in their face. My original cell phone didn't have a camera at all. And if it did, it was just a still camera, and the quality was horrible. So now I kind of, what helps me with finding my voice, my creative voice on YouTube now, is the constant recording. As I keep recording and just record constantly, it's a repetitive thing, right? You're working out your muscle of recording and content creating, how you want to present videos, or how you want to edit, or how you want to put value out there. And as you keep going, muscle memory starts to happen. So there's that. But also, I think the reason why smaller YouTube channels are in a real prime position for growth is because typically, not all the time, but usually, the comments you get as a small YouTube channel are mostly real authentic channels who are there to help. They're there to share love, give their honest thoughts and critiques about what kind of value you're putting out, or what your videos are about. And you don't deal with a lot of hate, criticism, and trolls, especially with smaller channels. And I'm not saying it never happens. I'm just saying, like, as a small YouTube channel, I may get anywhere from 5 to maybe 1 to 20-something comments on my channels, on my videos so far. I don't get a lot of, I'm still working my way up the ranks of building up a community and subscribers and views and whatnot. So what happens is, with those followers, those comments, people who leave those comments, it's usually things that help, right? They're either showing love, they may say, oh, I love this video, or this helped me in a certain area. And the comments like that kind of let you know that you're on to maybe a good start. Now, it may not be where you end up at, but in the beginning, I think it's a good way to scale what direction you want to move into. Because the people will talk to you and let you know which way you probably should be going, or you're on the right path of real interesting videos. And the comments will build up as you move from there. I did write some notes here. These are some of the points. When it comes to finding my voice, these are certain things to help me move through. The first thing you have to do is, which I do, it's going to sound kind of crazy when I say it, but you'll understand, reminding myself that this is a world that I built, and I'm the king of this world. Now, I don't mean that in arrogance. Just listen to, check me out. So what I mean by that is that your channel is essentially your world, and nobody's in your world until you press record, upload it, and then put it out in the world. And then you kind of invite people in to your world. Now, in your world, you have a set of rules. You got the way it goes. These are the standards that I set for myself, and these are the things I want to put out to the people. And some may find it valuable. Some may not like it, right? Some may hate it, right? But it's your world. You kind of set the tone for that. I think if you and I don't mean it arrogantly, I just mean, like, look at it like your house. Anybody can't just come into your house and tell you what to do. You set the rules and the tone. And if you set those rules in a way your channel is going to be laid out, then I think, and especially in the beginning, it'll draw in the people who want to be a part of that, or want to at least hear or see what you got going on, or at least stay long enough to see if they want to wait around. So I think that gives you a certain kind of comfort when it comes to recording videos, because at that point, it's not about what you think in a sense, right? Right now, I'm talking to myself, basically, into a camera in a room that nobody else is in. And it's not really about, I don't know the outcome of what this video is going to do. I don't know how one will respond to this. But I know what's true for me is that's how I look at this video now and the videos I record. This is my channel. I make the rules here. I'm the king of this space. With that being said, it gives me a comfort, because I know that I'm running the show here, and I can be comfortable in knowing that the people who are here, typically, especially with this being a small channel, they're here because they're interested in something I said or did. right? And they stick around and leave comments to show love, to help me to push me forward, maybe to critique a little bit what I can do better, or maybe to tell me I've just been doing an awesome job, or they may have found value in a video that I've uploaded and they may apply it to their life in some kind of way. But I think that's prime real estate for getting the most authentic feedback for your channel when you do have a small channel. The bigger your channel get, the more trolls are going to find your page, bots are going to find your page, haters are going to find your page, and you're liable to get anything in those comments at that point. But at the early stages, you don't get a lot of bots in your page. You don't get a lot of haters, because why would they be sitting in a channel that nobody's hardly there to even view it, right? Not to say it doesn't happen, but for the most part, that's a bigger channel problem. So these are it's the reason why I respond to all my comments, or most of my, when I can, the many as I can see. I respond because you have the room to do so. It doesn't make sense if your channel, if you get like 5 comments or 2 comments a video, and you don't even talk to the people who are actually leaving the comments. That's a different kind of, like, I don't even know what to put on that, but I just couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I try to respond to everybody, and I don't get a lot of comments, but when I do, it's always love or something pushing me forward, let me know to keep doing my thing. And with this channel, it's kind of like it weighs on me sometimes, because I've been doing, for the most part, these talking head black and white videos, and I don't know if this is going to go over well. I don't have a lot of views. Is that maybe the black and white videos are affecting me? Maybe I would have more videos if I put it, more views or a bigger subscriber count if I put it in color and I start doing different things. Maybe. But I won't know until I shift gears in some kind of way. But I can't expect to have thousands and thousands of views or all these watch hours from like 10 videos. Some people have been doing this a year and just cracking 1,000 subscriber mark. Some people have been doing it in 2 months. Got millions of views. Something went viral, right? So I don't want to put my, I don't want to rely on those numbers and those outside people for how I move, because that'll just be a train wreck, and you probably shouldn't do that. Some other notes I got here is, so with this being your kingdom, the world you built, what I also do is I remove the crowd from it, the crowd aspect from it. With me talking to this camera directly, I don't have a crowd to respond to or react to. I don't have a crowd to judge my opinion on. Should I continue going? Should I pull back? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't have none of that. And here's the thing. People dance and sing in the shower all the time. People sing some of the worst notes of their life singing in the car and know they can't sing. People dance. I know women and men dance at home by themselves. And nobody around, so nobody's embarrassed. So why do people get so terrified of sitting in front of a camera by yourself in your own home where you do all that other embarrassing stuff at? And yes, I get it. You're not going to put it out to the people, but I'm not asking you to dance crazy in front of the camera or sing notes and you can't sing in front of a camera, which that works for some people too, right? So for me, I just remove the crowd from it. I know, I'm very conscious that I'm talking to myself in the lens of a camera. I know that nobody's there. I know from the outside, this will probably look crazy, right? And publicly, like I said, I'm older, so I'm dealing with the whole effects of, we don't be out in public talking in front of cameras at the light or some busy intersection. I got the camera all in my face looking all, and that's not my thing, but it is my thing now, because I had to get over the embarrassment and shame of dealing with that. And I'm not really over it like that. I just try to push through, right? I'll set up my tripod outside and I still noticed everybody looking at me, and they're not really looking at you. They just happen to see you. This is 2024. Everybody vlogs. Everybody has a camera. Everybody takes a picture at the dinner table. Everybody has the camera on a plane or out of town on vacation. Everybody's used to, we all know what we all are doing. So that should help you remove the fear from doing this in the first place. Another way I do it, I did it all was is you kill the outside noise. You know, kill the outside noise. When I say outside noise, I'm not saying don't listen to anyone. There's people who have gave me incredible and valuable some game on how I should maybe approach content creating, or how to record, or a better sound audio thing, or whatever the case may be. How I should move on the camera. Should I look dead into the camera? Should I look away like a podcast thing? Should I wear my glasses? I used to wear my shades all the time. Should I wear my shades? And one of my friends told me people like to see your eyes. They want to know if you're being honest. They want to know if somebody's being honest on the other end of the camera. If they can't see your eyes, they can't really trust you. Was he right or wrong? I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, but I listened. I said, okay, I do want to give them the real, authentic me. I don't want to create stories or create a image of myself that's not real. This is me. This is how I feel in real life. And the reason why I chose to do it this way is because I can do me forever. I don't want to make a facade and make a crazy YouTube voice where I sound all Nickelodeon like, and I have this crazy image and I'm dancing and I'm looking all crazy on the camera. And then when I'm out in the world, you don't get that from me, and now you don't even like the interaction. I'm here to give you me in real life. Transparent, vulnerable, honorable, in a way as I see fit. And I think there's a small percentage of people that care about that. I think there's a very small crowd of people that will enjoy me being authentic, transparent, vulnerable, and spill my guts out for the camera sometimes. And I don't do it for a drama or the shock value. I do it for growth. I do it for change. I do it to inspire. I do it to motivate. I give my testimony to let you know how good God is. There's a bunch of things I do, but it's all from the goodness of my heart. Just always trying to strive to be a better person. Better than I was yesterday. So yeah, man, kill the noise. That outside noise that gonna tell you, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or man, you 45. Who gonna start vlogging at 45? Why you gotta bring your camera everywhere we go? All these people, kill the noise. These people aren't for the benefit of you. And actually, let me clear that up. It's not that everybody does that. It's not for the benefit of you. There's just a lot of old school people, old school in the mind, that may not get it yet. It's not that they don't love you and don't care, and they do want to see you grow. Some people still just don't get it yet. They don't understand that some people are making careers by sitting in front of their own cameras. Some people are traveling the world because they put themselves in front of the camera. Some people are cashing out monthly with ad deals and sponsorship deals because they decide to sit in front of this camera, and they have built a following that now pays them monthly. Some people are rich beyond their dreams because of them sitting in front of cameras. And I can say that all day, but if they haven't witnessed it themselves and know nobody, then for them it may not be real. But still, kill the noise. Having a small channel is, I think, very beneficial to the future of your channel. And the things you learn now in this stage of being a small channel is priceless. Like I said, the comments are more authentic than having a big, huge following. You know what I mean? Because if there's one person that leaving comments when it's like 2 or 3 comments, just talking about your video was great, keep going. Oh man, I love the point you made when you said this. Or, oh man, I never had that perspective on it. Thank you. All those comments are priceless. And you got to think, the people who subscribe in these early stages, they're with you for the long haul. I'm not saying nobody will ever leave your page or unsubscribe. I'm not talking about that. I just mean like somebody thought something was maybe exciting enough, some good wisdom was put out there, or entertaining enough, whatever the case may be, funny enough, whatever. Somebody thought it was enough for them to subscribe in your very early journey of creating what this is, your world. You know, you got to salute that. Hats off to them who do that. You know, I try to, every time I come past a content creator's page, I always like the video. Even if sometimes I haven't seen the video, if I push the video and I may not watch it all the way through, I still like it. Because we all need something. We all need that push. We all need that push through the algorithm to get us in a better space of our videos, our content being seen by more people. So that means you put more value out there. You're teaching more. You're learning more just from posting. You know, and from a monetary sense, it makes sense for that to do great. So these videos can pay you. Something that you did from the freedom of your home with a camera you already own. Somebody's paying you for that. It's a beautiful feeling, you know. And I think that's how I found my voice. I found my voice by just keep going, creating, listening to the comments. Any people who had love for me and gave me great advice, I listened. Mentors of mine, shout out to Curtis King, shout out to Mr. Howard. Cats like that have been teaching me how to be better in front of the camera. Whether it was show me what mics to buy, or show me what tripod I should be using, or what kind of programs I should probably be paying for, and what may be free, right? Once you get that game from them and you have people in your corner like that, it just helps you with everything else. It helps me be more creative, knowing I don't have to worry about the tools of it all. And the good thing about it is, even if I had no tools, I have a phone. And that's enough. That's enough for you to find your creative voice and go hard at that and keep moving forward. I think especially in the early stages, you get more love. You know, the most important part is knowing how do you view success? What does success mean to you? Is it just Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast? Is it just those guys? Peter McKinnon? Is that the only, you know what I mean? Like, is it just those type of guys? Or can it be like the person who just hit 500 subscribers? The person who's been doing YouTube and they've been doing videos for a year on some slow growth, and a video goes viral, then they get 1,000 subscribers overnight. What about the guy who just got monetized, the guy or girl who just got monetized, and the check may not be a lot, but a $60 check showed up from you doing something that's free? A check showed up. For me, all that success. All that success. You know what I mean? And they're like huge tails for you to keep going. They're huge tails just for you to keep going and keep pushing forward. So with me being a new user with a small channel, under 500 subscribers, these are all the things I'm consciously thinking in my head about when I'm moving forward. I'm thinking about ideas or my next video I want to do. So I think that those points are very vital points to help you find your creative voice. It allows you to relax, realize that you run the show, and then you can just be who you want to be. And I'm not saying put on a costume or a mask of yourself. I'm just saying the person you are, let it out. Trust me, the people who are like-minded, share ideas with you, or common goal. You guys have common goals. They'll find you. YouTube will do the rest. Be consistent. YouTube will put your video in the midst of people who are like you. That's how communities are built. That's why I'm consistently posting. That's why I haven't changed the black and white format yet so far. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do some more videos, but I'm just being consistent. Being consistent. This video may get 5 views. I don't know. May get 30. It may get 600. I don't know. But I just got to keep going because that's what it's about. So I hope you all find your creative voice on YouTube. It's such a wonderful platform to just be yourself, to build your own world, realize that you are the king and queen of that world, and nobody runs the show but you. So relax in that. Take a deep breath. Bring it in and just do you. Who can do you better than you? And if that's true, there's only one of you. So out of all the YouTube spaces, there's only one you. Lead with that. Trust me, it'll pay off. Bless.